Ba-dum-bum.
Hello.
Here we are.
It's getting close to Halloween.
I guess so. Full moon, right?
You've got to howl, haven't you? I mean, what's the point? And what's the point not being? Because if I was to be a creature for Halloween, I think I'd like to be a werewolf, wouldn't you, Ray? No, what would you rather be? A vampire or a zombie? A witch? What would it be? What would you?
Happy? Why gotta be something evil?
Well, they're all dead.
You know.
Well,
something happy.
Well, Ray, I mean, didn't your son last year go as Colonel Sanders? Can you dress up as Colonel Sanders?
Why? Yes, he did. And my wife made me go. Excuse me.
Chicken.
I don't want to order any chicken, but I just wanted to know, could you give me a bucket for free?
Oh my gosh,
wow.
Ray.
Sir, we don't give out it's for my son. He's dressing up as Colonel Sanders.
Oh my gosh,
okay.
Ray.
Well, yeah.
Did they give you some nuggets?
Because
you said he was dressing up.
They gave me a big, huge bucket. So when we went trick or treating, he actually used that bucket.
Wow.
Oh my gosh!
I was holding the sack. Go ahead.
I'm thinking, Ray, if I got in touch with Black Nut and said,
"No,
can I have some nuggets?" It might work. They might give me.
Oh my God,
fellas, great to see you. Lovely to see you as well out there in the wide wonderful. Do you know, in television, there's a thing they do on radio. I'm sure they do it in the US as well. They go, "Oh, hello, listener. Hello, watcher." As if you're supposed to think it's only you, but everybody knows there's 3 million other people watching, as of course there are today.
Of course, yeah.
So hello, 3 million people watching us.
Around the world, right? Around the world.
Around the world.
Look. United States, UK, and Canada.
Yes.
Yeah, all right here.
Internationales. Of course, if we were on TV, Ray, on proper TV, the signal would be beaming out into space. And thousands of years from now on other planets, they'd hear us. Yeah. But we're on the internet. Nobody's ever going to hear us but us, mate. We're alone. It's true, isn't it? When you think about it, it is true. Look at this lovely folk in the chat here. Look, we got Nerds World. Hey, everyone. How are you, dude?
Fellow Canadian.
Is it?
Yes,
I love Canada. And of course, ARE already exists. He caught me out with that one a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
I thought it was a new visitor to Planet Rock, but it wasn't. It was good old over. But it's lovely to see him here. What? My granddad. My dear old departed granddad, when I was a kid, he'd be watching the football on a Saturday, and we'd, both my mum and dad had 10 brothers and sisters, so you'd have like a gathering. It was worse than the Waltons, John, and he'd be watching the football, and to tell you to be quiet, he'd go, "Ark, bloody Ark." Ark. I felt like I'd step back to 1812 every time I went to see him. Ark.
It sounds like a pirate.
Ark.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're down in this part of the world. That's how they used to speak, right there, my liver. That's how a lot of them speak. My father, he speaks like that. He gets in the field and he checks his cucumbers and his cauliflowers, and he has a dog. We would call it a dog, but the accent down here, they say it's a Doug. Here, have you seen my Doug? What, you shovel? What are you after? A spade? Wow. It's true. Wow. True.
Oh, wow.
JJ, how are you, my friend? Word.
Yeah.
Word. Crow's in the hoose. How are you, Crow?
Crow.
Yeah. And young vet. Yo. And of course, Lee, I had a lovely chat with Lee earlier. We on the phone while he was doing his doggy walking and stuff. We had a really lovely little chat about the world to rights, and he explained to me all about the wonderful, because he's a dog whisperer. I don't know if you guys know this. He actually knows how to get dogs on side. Like you've got to treat them like you're a wolf pack leader and all that stuff. It's fascinating. Wow. Yeah. It's it. Al Davis, how are you, my friend? Al is Well, he's the composer of the amazing Rokk Players tune, of course. Look at this. Good evening, you hip crazy cats. Part-time Wookiee. I'd love to be a part-time Wookiee. I can't do it. That's more like a part-time sheep.
Yeah. Can't do it either.
I don't think he sounded like that.
How did it sound? How did Chewbacca sound?
That sounded like a lamb getting stabbed. Yeah.
I can't.
I can't do it.
I can't do it. How'd you do it, Ray? You got to kind of got to vibrate the back of your throat.
I'm sorry.
Or is that a whole other movie?
No. My vibrate. No, I don't do none of that with my throat.
Fair point. Fair point. Well made. And Seven
gosh.
Spectres. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Mugen Live. Guten Abend, mein Freund. You see, I want you to repeat this, chaps. It's because we are an international panel. Can you say Guten Abend, mein Freund?
Guten Abend, mein Freund.
Well, that wasn't bad,
right?
Ray didn't even bother.
That was good.
Yeah,
you like
Ray
that?
didn't even give it a shot, did he?
No, I respect Germany.
Okay.
Tosh UK from Darzak. From Darzak? No, not actually from Devon. Very close. But let's face it, once you kind of get down past, let me think, Richmond or Shepperton, everyone speaks like that, don't they? Let's be honest. He knows what I'm saying. Christopher, how are you, my friend? Listening? Awesome. Yeah, a lot of people do that, John.
I do it all the time. I'm
just
driving around,
headphones on and phone on speaker. Have a look. I think that's awesome. I think it's awesome. Agnello's Gambato. Buongiorno, signoro. Signora, signore, signoritas. No, that's all different sexes and things. Somebody said to me this afternoon they were non-binary, and I said, well, I'm non-albino. Is that close? Is that similar? Or, no, that's it. It's caught up with everybody. What a fantastic audience. Thank you so much. Guys, members of the band. Of course, we're down a William, sadly, today, but it's good because he's helping his dad. Moving some kit. They're doing a bit of dad and son bonding, which is lovely. Always lovely to encourage that, as you know, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
But good week since we last met, fellas.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh my God. So I have a new respect for Scorn. When I first played Scorn, I was like, "What the hell?" I watched some stream. I watched your stream, Rock. I watched Williams. I watched Anthony's, and I said, "You know what? Let me go back." Now I love it. It is amazing.
Once you get into like the thinking of it, like the puzzles and that, then it starts to make sense. But like when I first started out there, hello. When I first started out, I was like, what the heck do I do? I'm walking around. Do I do this? Do I do that? I go up here. What's this puzzle? What do I do? And then, like you said, once you start, like things start to focus and they come in, and then it becomes that like enjoyable experience. I think some people had the expecting it to be kind of Resident Evil-ish, like shooting or things like. It's more of like it's really gonna be a real thinker here, and I haven't played it since Sunday. I think I'm on the third act. There's 5 acts there, but I'm enjoying it so far.
I put my mind, what would happen if I woke up on an alien ship? What would I do? You explore, because the game does not hold your hand. It doesn't give you you have to figure it out.
You're like, what's going on? Where am I? Like,
watch videos while you play.
No, Ray, do far. So I didn't do any of that, and I've nearly finished it. I'm 10, 11, 12 hours in, but I don't want to give anything away. But I got to a section, beginning of I think Act 5, and there's this freaking boss fight, and it involves alien babies.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, you remember that big baby in Resident Evil Village?
Man, do I? Oh my God, that thing was scary.
It's kind of got that kind of a thing going on. And wow. I've tried taking this dude down. I think I've got the mechanics down, but it goes on for a long time, and there's not a lot of forgiveness in it. So I may not get beyond it, but there's so many great games around at the moment. I bought Asterigos or Asterigos.
Oh yes. I played that and streamed that. That's great. It's like Immortals Phoenix Rising.
Yeah.
Definitely, if you love that, like if you like Immortals Phoenix Rising,
Yeah.
check out Asterigos because, ooh, it's good. Yeah, I was very
Yeah.
surprised at that too. It's great.
It's yeah. I mean, I've only played it for a little while, but I've got
Mhm.
to the sort of main base where it's great. I'm really, and then of course, Plague Tale Requiem came out today as well.
Yes, yeah.
That looks
my gosh.
stunning. Have you guys had a look at that yet?
I haven't played it. I'm probably going to play it later, but the rats, oh my god.
You can't love those rats. I tell you what, Ray, I know you guys played the original and it was a great game. They have, the level on the graphics has gone up a massive notch.
Wow.
It looks to me now like as if Naughty Dog put it together. You know, it's that quality. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting deeper into that. Some great stuff. It's a great time to be a gamer, fellas.
Yeah.
Heading into Christmas. Talking of which, John, great time to be a gamer. I thought we could we ought to mention the little joint giveaway that we're doing.
Yes, yes.
Which briefly made its appearance over the top of you earlier.
So, as you mentioned yesterday, this isn't the big giveaway that we're still working on. This is the
Hang on, we never called that a big giveaway. That's a bit of a big giveaway you just give away there, John.
Oh my God. So much going through the mind. I don't
know what he means.
Wait a minute. What's bigger than what you announced yesterday? It's bigger.
Oh man, it's so much bigger. So much bigger.
Dude, it's like it's like past the screen bigger.
Yeah, it's bigger than a whole room full of black nuts. I can tell you. Anyway, back to the Outbreak giveaway. Shall I pull up the overlay quickly? So this is we're chatting underneath it. Sorry about this, guys. It's an overlay, but everything's here, so you can see what we got to do. This was, as you know, John's good friends with Dead Drop. The guys that were doing the demo, the new Outbreak game they've been working on, up on Stadia, which I think is probably still there. Or was it limited time? I can't.
No, it's still there. Yeah, Shades of Horror is still there. Yeah,
awesome. They have bundled together all of their previous titles, and there's about 10 of them. A couple of which are the same, but they have all the DLCs and the deluxe editions and stuff. And if you go out and buy these right now, it's separately. They're more than $110, and John has managed to get 2 collections of the Outbreak Palladium collection, 2 copies for the Xbox. So we're both giving one away. And the idea here, John, is that, and sorry that my Rokk Show logo is covering your beautiful logo that's up in the corner.
That's fine, no worries, no worries.
So all folks have to do, we're doing this is a Halloween giveaway. So both the 2 different $110 bundles are going to be drawn on the 31st of October. I can't recall it, whether it's this show or it's a Rock Around the Clock. It may even be this one.
No, it's Monday. It's a Monday. 31st is Monday.
Right, okay. So it's going to be around the clock. Rock Around the Clock, 2 prizes on the old Fortuna wheel. I think John's going to jump in as well, which is awesome as a guest. We had the amazing Ray join us yesterday to do a fantastic Lunar overview. All you got to do, guys, to win one of these bundles is subscribe to this channel and obviously to John over at 4 Scars Gaming. There's the link on the screen. Leave a spooky comment underneath shows. Any of our shows from this week onwards until until the prize draw ends. Follow us both on Twitter. John is 4Scars_gaming, and then send either myself or John a DM to confirm that you have done this, and then you will go into the wonderful wide world of winning to be drawn. And of course, the same as always for both of us, if you're in the Scarmy Army, which is John's membership, or Team Rokk, you'll automatically be added to the draw. And just to remind you, it is only for Xbox owners. That said, if you don't own one, you win it. You can give it to a friend that does have an Xbox.
Yeah, nice Christmas present, right?
Ray is a member, so it's like the magician's assistant there. It's like Ray could be a winner. And whoever wins, you either get to take one of those 2 bundles home, or you could give it to a friend. I think that's amazing.
I only have 2 of those games, so to get that whole collection, wow.
Yeah, and a load of people on Twitter were telling me how much they love the games, and they were really excited. It was a cracking giveaway. So that's awesome. Very, very quickly, and then we'll move straight into the news. I'm also doing a separate giveaway this week, guys. So that's the one that John and I are doing jointly. But John's also running other giveaways as well, and there will be more, I'm sure. So my giveaway this week for you wonderful folk, and I'll pop this up on Twitter later, is, let me see, 3 separate prizes. There may be more, but at the moment there's 3. That's a 30 days Boosteroid membership, a 60 days, 62 months of Black Nut, 60 days of Black Nut, Ray.
Wait a minute. 60 days of Black Nuts?
Oh, yeah.
Well, not over. Exactly 60 days. You ain't getting a day over that. That's a brilliant prize. And Ray, listen to this. 90 days.
Whoa.
GeForce Now priority.
I thought you were going to say 90 days.
Holy mackerel.
No. So 30 Boosteroid, 60 Black Nut, 90 GeForce Now priority. 3 prizes. 3
Holy mackerel.
Massive cloud gaming services. So there you go. Put that up on. Oh, there's an addition to this, Ray, as well. Every single person who enters, all right, every single person who enters, who either hasn't tried GeForce Now before or has only tried the free version, gets a 3-day GeForce Now priority trial to give it a go. Even if you don't win, you're a winner.
It's a lot better than the free tier, folks. It's way better than the free tier.
And there's more. Yeah, that was my Steve Jobs moment. N7 Spectre like that.
Wow.
But wait, there's more. And look, here's the new iPhone. Oh, I could have done that.
Oh, yeah.
I could have done that job better than him. I'm telling you that now. Yeah, Nakinu, how are you, dude? LOL. N7 Spectres, he's got the old eyes out there. Oh, I missed it. Jumping about here. That new PS controller is a bit nice. Oh, that launched today, actually. You're right, yeah. I toyed with whether to show it, but it isn't specifically a cloud gaming thing, is it? Right. Oh, there's loads of folk coming in. Thank you, guys. Shall we move on to the news, chaps?
The news.
Yes, yeah.
Let's do it. Here we go. Hey, guys. Talking of Boosteroid, Ray, they are running an esports competition. These guys are looking to make a splash. They are.
Yeah.
John, they're giving away $10,000 of prizes, and it's all playing Fortnite on Boosteroid. You've got to be a Boosteroid member. But 17th through 18th of December, I believe that's basically 24 hours, could be 48, depends when you start and end. $3,000 to the winner, 1,500. I say dollars, I meant euros, but they're kind of interchangeable these days. It's very similar. I mean, if you kind of went, hey, Google or Alexa, what's the
I heard that.
What's the GBP to euro? Or what's the US dollar to euro? And Alexa or Google will both tell you that it's about the same. Mine, I've got devices going off all over the place here. Here they go. But anyway, it's about the same. Ultimate level competition, you've got to be a Boosteroid member. Now, of course, if you win, shut up! Shut up over there, Alexa, shut up!
No, that's wrong.
No, Google's going off here. I didn't even say... I've got them all going on, John. Stop it now. Enough of your noise.
What's next is going to be Skynet. Skynet's going to be next.
Skynet, yeah, it's out. It's happening, mate. It's out there bombing us. That's
T3000 behind them.
It's all going down. So, yes, you got to be a Boosteroid member. But, of course, you could win. You could win 30 days of Boosteroid.
There you
tune in
go.
on Friday. So that's all going down. If you want to do a bit of that, esports Fortnite. There's some good Fortnite players around, though. It's quite good because I mean I think it's excellent seeing any cloud service promoting esports.
Yes.
Anyway, I think that's a really cool thing, and I'm absolutely rubbish any kind of multiplayer stuff, so that's not going to happen for me. I can see you entering that though, Ray.
No, I'm
No?
not
What? Ray?
That's a Vet, Dr. Spaceman, Strats,
yeah, they're
JD
good.
Maker. Those guys play the Fortnite. My son loves Fortnite, loves it to death.
Does he? Yeah, the kids, mate. It's the young'uns. They're all gonna. We don't need to worry about Skynet, John, because the young'uns they jump on, they get their consoles out and destroy it. They're amazing at all that stuff. You wouldn't need to worry. Also in the news, and I'm bringing you stuff today, guys, that nobody else is covering. You're not going to find this on any of the news websites or any of your shows that all profess to be cloud gaming news. Here's one. No one's covering this. Look at this. Zyber. This is a new cloud gaming service. Believe it or not.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's UK only. Sorry. But
what?
No, Ray, look,
you got Luna. It's USA only. Come on. You see me on Twitter bitching and complaining all this time. Rock's fed up with me. I'm keep nagging Luna to come to
never ends. He's incessant.
That's right. Yeah.
This is a new Zyber is a new ISP in the UK. They're brand new. They're only been up a little while. At the moment, they kind of cover most of the north of England, and they're selling 1 Gbps, 1 gigabits per second connections, with actually reasonable prices. I think they're not too bad at all. They're quite competitive. It's a new backbone that they've plugged into, so it's really fast, and they're promoting it as a great gaming service, particularly cloud gaming. So they have launched in partnership with an outfit called Ludium. So anyway, the service is it looks okay. It's just sort of standard thing. Here it is.
Look at that. What?
Delivers the moon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Galaxian Ray. World of Tanks. Yeah, they've got some good stuff. There's over a couple hundred games, all for the price, by the way.
Mortal Kombat.
Ray, get this, Ray. If you are a subscriber to their broadband solution, which is about $50 for a gigabit, it's not too bad. If you subscribe, they throw this in for free.
Oh, wow.
You get this for free. All right. And if you have an NVIDIA Shield, which some of us do, I do, you can subscribe to it for about $8 a month.
Wow.
What?
It's not bad, is it?
Yeah.
You might be able to do that in the States. I mean, it's worth a try. Zyber. So, available on Android TVs. So you're going to see it on your LGs and your Samsungs and so on. 60 frames per second. I should imagine it's 1080 60, yeah. Unlimited gaming. So there's no hours limit, no caps. Fill your boots.
Nice.
All cloud-based.
Nice.
So, looks good, doesn't it?
Pac-Man there. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Retro. Yeah, they've got retro games. Air Console is a multiplayer video game console made for friends and family. So you've got family built in. Play multiplayer games on your TV and use your smartphone you can use your smartphone as a controller, Ray, as well as a normal controller. So they're kind of getting it together here, aren't they? 170 great local multiplayer games for all tastes.
Wow.
I think that's not bad. I think that's a move in the right direction. I'm loving seeing it happen.
Yeah, definitely.
I would love to see if someone has a video on what's like how's
using
it running.
it and stuff.
Ray, I shall reach out to them, my friend,
because showing games and on paper and on the screen is one thing. How does it run?
Yeah, I shall reach out to them. Rudix asks, is that only in England and Wales? If it's the UK, that would also include Northern Ireland and Scotland, Rudix, because that's the United Kingdom, you see. It's those 4 kingdoms. But it may not be. I know that it is only free to people that have their broadband service, and their broadband service is very much the UK only. But technically, there's no reason why it couldn't be more widely open. I shall reach. Hey, shall we ask them? Let's ask them, shall we?
Oh my gosh! Live on the air here.
Let's see how responsive their support is. Don't have time to wait for a response. No, I don't. I'm not. I could click Clippy. You remember Clippy from Windows?
Oh yes, yeah.
Oh, Miss
From
Clippy.
Office, yep.
I miss
I
Clippy.
love Clippy. It would be cool if it suddenly came to life and went, "Hi, I'm Clippy."
I just had an idea for Black Nuts.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Instead of a Clippy, they have,
No, don't go there. Don't go there.
Ray, it's Black Nut. It's not plural, mate. I know
it's not nuts.
Love it to
we
be
need
plural.
to change that because Black Nut sounds like one nut.
Well, maybe it is
one
only
step at
nut.
a time. Yeah, one step at a time, Ray.
Captain One Nut from Lord of the Rings.
I think, hey, girl, come on and play some Black Nuts.
No,
I think that sounds.
There's nothing wrong with Black Nut. Nu Noir, as I'm reliably
America,
told.
Black Nut, Black Nut.
No, it may well be that it's not just UK guys. And in any case, it's a partnership with Ludium or whatever they're called. And they provide the same service to a number of different partners. So it'd be worth having a look at their website and seeing maybe some in, what's the name of the outfit, the big telecoms outfit in Canada? It's an old person's name or something. Is it
there's Rogers, Bell as well.
Yeah, Rogers.
Hey, if you told me Boosteroid, which is based in Romania, was going to come out to the USA, so you never know. You never know.
Yeah. They are in the US, aren't they, Ray? Right now,
what's
Boosteroid?
that? Boosteroid is in the US. They do have data centers out here. Shout out to Vet.
Yeah. Sure. Well, why? What's it got to do with him?
Is this kind of like the cowboy who was pimping his Avon?
My good friend Vet, he streams a lot of Boosteroid. Shout out to Vet.
Amazing. It's a Caseball. It is amazing, my friend. I've played about 3/4 of an hour of it, and honestly, it is stunning. Yeah. And I'm playing it on Xbox where it's free, and it's in 4K 60. Chariot Man, how are you, my friend? Great to see you. Right, on more with the news. The Razor's Edge.
Look at that.
It is. I mean, this is actually a really pretty website. What's up, guys and chat? So, the Razor's Edge was, it was announced a little while ago, and they have now finally revealed more about it. It's an interesting little device. Look at this, John. If you want, we could join up now. Look, and we could get loyalty points, $10 off. I don't want it. I'm going to get rid of it. There, it's gone. I've noticed.
Well, look at that. Go in there, bigger.
Yeah, I made it bigger. I can do all that. I've got.
Excuse me. What?
Which?
It's just a little tickle and makes it go bigger. There we go.
Just have a little tickle.
Just
a little tickle. You just have to grab the tip and shake it. That's all.
Hey.
Now then, Ray, what we have here in this new Razor Edge, which has been being promoted by them as a cloud gaming handheld device, much in the kind of Logitech G and Steam Deck and others that are kicking about out there. And another one which I've discovered, which I'll show you in a second. They're popping. This is the thing. They're coming from everywhere right now. At the exact precise moment, almost to the second that Stadia decided to bow out gracefully, everybody else has doubled up. They've all doubled down even. They've doubled down on their cloud stuff. So the Razor's Edge, the Razor Edge, as you know, it's a kind of a joint thing. You've got Kishi going on in there. We've got, I think, Viacom are involved in it as well. It's actually a very nice website. But this is what we discovered, Ray.
Snapdragon.
I love that word, Snapdragon. Isn't that a flower or something in the real world? Isn't a snapdragon a flower or something?
I don't know.
I love it. It's a lovely word. There you go, Verizon. I don't know what this means for everybody outside of the US.
Dude,
because
look at that hat and that jacket.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Verizon doesn't exist for us. I don't know that
it's US only.
Yeah.
It is everywhere out here.
I know, massive there. But this is, yes, it's a flower. Thank you, Spectres. See,
there we
it's
go.
in the back of my mind that it was a flower. Beautiful name, isn't it? But here's the thing, guys. If you buy the base edition, I tell you what, before I get on to what I think is possibly the downside of this, let alone this dude that looks like a reject from Jamiroquai.
That's right.
Hey, I love that song.
You can see him dancing now.
Return of the Space Cowboy.
Jamiroquai. Oh, hey, maybe it's his son. Yeah,
could be. Well, but beside the point that it has all this amazing tech and it's gorgeous. This is the thing. You see this, Ray? This is all it is. It's actually an Android phone without the phone bits.
Right.
That's exactly what it is. I mean, it's a lovely AMOLED screen.
But look, 144 hertz.
Yeah, but you get that on your latest Samsungs and your Google Pixels and things.
That's more powerful than the other handhelds that are.
Oh no, it is, no question.
So,
Steam Deck is only technically 720p 60 frames per second on an LED screen. It's not even OLED, and you cannot beat OLED. I mean, OLED is just gorgeous. But it's a kind of a phone without the phone bits and a Kishi V2, which you drop it into. Which it's an interesting take. And as someone pointed out, well, whatever. I mean, if you don't want to use the bit in the middle, you could just put your phone in it for $500.
Other day, I was playing Scorn on my phone.
Right.
Not porn. Scorn.
Well, I played Scorn on the Logitech for a good 4 or 5 hours too.
Yeah, Ray. John,
over the weekend.
I need to have a word with you about that, my friend.
Yes.
Now, you've had that device for a little while now. Right. Under the pretense of doing a review, it has to be said. Has Logitech been in touch to say when are we going to see this review?
Oh no! Well, Logitech doesn't have to say. I'm working on.
He's working on it, Ray. He's working on it. Yeah.
I'm working on the review tonight. I hope to have it live in the next couple of days. But I mean, generally, I'll give you a quick, if you want, like a quick overview
I tell you what,
of my initial thoughts.
There it is. There's the thing. Hold that thought, John, because we're going to come on to that in a second.
Okay.
And then I'm really keen on your Logitech. Do you know, Ray? It's like me saying to your son's KFC, yeah, I'm doing a food review, and can I come in and fill my boots on nuggets every day for the next month? And after 4 weeks, go, well, have you not done your review yet? No, I haven't quite got the full taste of your nuggets.
Right.
See, I love John's,
oh my gosh.
John's got style, I tell you. He's got style. So I'm just thinking to myself, John, I can kind of see the advantage, but at the end of the day, this is just a Kishi with a phone that isn't a phone. And it's $399 for the Wi-Fi only version. Yeah, US. For the Wi-Fi only version. If you want the 5G version, which is what they've been touting, and of course is where Verizon kicks in, you've got to pay $500. I don't know.
No. Yeah. To me,
actually, I beg your pardon. Sorry, John. I've got it wrong. They've not even put the price in for the 5G version yet. That's $500 for the Founders Edition. I don't know what that comes with. You get a free Founder.
Wait a minute. What's the difference? Hold on. What's the difference?
I'm checking out now for you.
I don't see anything by specs or storage.
It's the same speakers. You get a slightly wider hyphen on the antenna.
Wait a minute. Do you get a special message on the back of your box?
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Oh, that was I didn't tell Johnny did it to us. Oh, look down here. Content. You get a Razer Hammerhead True Wireless.
What's that?
It's earbuds.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
I'm holding.
So for another $100, they throwing in some earbuds.
Yeah, but they're Razer Hammerhead.
Yeah.
It is. Ray, I hear you, mate. I put a tweet out earlier because there was. And I'll come on to it in a minute, but I am worried about some of these companies jumping on the old cloud bandwagon just to go, ring a bit of money out of them. Because they'll spend, look at them, those idiots spent on Stadia. Ha, ha, ha. Anyway, the 5G version, of which they haven't announced the price, we know, therefore, that it's almost certainly more than $500.
I would say it's probably going to be $100 more. Remember, PS Vita launched. They had two versions. They had a Wi-Fi version and 4G version too, right? And I don't know. I think like the whole idea of cloud gaming is to be able to play it on the devices you already own and not worrying have to have like this dedicated hardware. And here you are spending $400-500.
Yeah. Ray's about to do a demo, John. I can feel it. Look at him. He's excited. Look, he's putting it all together. He's just slotting it in. You watch. And he's going to make a really valid point here that I think we all need to adhere to. He's almost there. He's going to show us for $80. And I mean, I paid. All right, this is new to me, but it's not new to other people. It's my Samsung S20, right? Which I bought reconditioned for about. There you go. Look at that. Look.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right? I've got the same.
I paid about $300 for this, which is 120 frames per second, 4K, runs all of them things, and I can buy a Kishi for what, 70? So I can get that. I can do that. Ray, what have you got there, mate? What is it?
It's my game, sir, that I'm playing cloud.
Yeah,
cloud games on. Sorry, I got fingerprints. I got kids.
That's all right. What's the thing? What's it? What is it around the outside?
This is my game, sir.
Same thing as Kishi.
Oh, game, sir. That's what it's called. I thought you were just being polite. I thought you was. This is my game, sir.
No, it's called a game, sir. And shout out to Squid, because actually Squid a long time ago sent this to me. Thank you, Squid.
Oh, bless him.
And I mean,
$40. Look at that. Oh yeah, look. So Ray, that's playing on your phone, right?
Yes, sir.
And what's the phone?
A Samsung 22. It's 120 hertz.
Right
now,
so it's newer than my phone. We can play. We don't need. I mean, I know it. And this is OLED, and it's 120 hertz. It's more than any human.
But I've heard people's rebuttals saying, "But I don't want to play on my phone. I want to be able to answer calls with my phone, and I want to play with a game." What a thing. But honestly, there's a lot of tech guys I can see this is their
this
thing.
This is what you would see, like these handhelds that we see coming out that are cloud dedicated and things like that. They're for the hardcore gamer. Yeah, it's a luxury type item, like to go out specifically for the average person, right? What they consider themselves like a casual gamer or whatever. They're not going to go out and buy these dedicated devices, right? Because
John, how many hardcore cloud gamers do you know? I mean,
I know. I mean,
respect.
But I mean, like these are, if you really look at it, they're luxury. They're like nice to have. It would be cool, but you can play these like just like you guys were saying, on your phones, your tablets, your like stuff that you already own. So.
And then shout out to Christopher Torres. He says, man, and he said this on another show I was on. I have the Razer Kishi, but I don't want to use it because I don't like playing on mobile. I need my phone to answer the calls.
Yeah.
See, nobody phones me, so I don't give a stuff.
I mean,
my wife, Ray, what are you doing? You're probably sitting on your ass playing video games.
Okay, no, fair point, Christopher. But I make another point here. For a couple of $100, you can get a fairly new 120 hertz 4K Android phone without putting a SIM card in it, right? Connected to Wi-Fi and a Kishi, and you got the same deal that these guys are selling for $399. Albeit, I grant you it's Wi-Fi 6, but who cares? Because you don't need
OLED screen though. OLED.
Yeah. Well, this is OLED.
Gotta have it.
OLED. Yeah, this is OLED. That's all I'm saying. But I mean, I can get the Steam Deck, and I did get a Steam Deck. But I mean, you know, in the case of the Steam Deck, you can install games. So if you're going on an air flight or something, or you know, you're traveling through Montana and there ain't much of a signal, then you can play games that are on there, albeit the battery's crap. But you can buy spare batteries and plug them in and what have you. So I get that. And to be fair, for $350, that's looking more and more good value. The more and more I see these so-called cloud-only handhelds coming out.
So Cowboy says, I can answer calls and watch YouTube videos while I'm playing on the phone. You can do all that at the same time.
Yeah. No, it's true. You can. You just press the thing in the corner and yeah, Mom, hang on. Well, I want the butts car. What? Sorry? You can do all that. It's true.
But if you're like on a level and you're beating a boss, you don't want to pause the game to answer.
No, you don't have to, though, do you? Listen, none of my staff are watching this, but when we have our morning meetings, I was playing Requiem this morning. They don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I enjoy playing on the Logitech G Cloud. It's awesome. It's a great experience. But I myself personally wouldn't spend that money just for a dedicated handheld like that. I can see there are some people who would, and there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, you know, everyone has their own, to each their own, is not trying to knock anybody. Yeah. Me personally, I'm not going to spend $400 just on a dedicated cloud gaming device when I can play it on a phone, tablet, or what have you.
But as a collector, though.
You're right.
As a collector.
Of course.
There is this is history right now, folks. We are living in the beginning of cloud gaming.
Get it on eBay in 2 years for $13. What you guys? Do you remember when they used to sell this for $400?
I guarantee you.
Well, this is the thing. This is 5G ready.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need I know it's 5G, wow, and 5G is the future and all the rest of it, but all the phones these days are 5G. I just feel if you're going to sell something at that price, you know, it feels to me like you guys, you're kind of taking a bit of an advantage here.
I mean, you know what?
You didn't read at the bottom, though. It also vibrates. It's also a vibrator.
Oh no! Well, now that's a whole different kettle of anchovies.
I mean, you know what? Like, just imagine for Nintendo Switch OLED model. Imagine if they had a browser there where you could go in and play. I would just rather buy a Nintendo Switch OLED for the same price. You get that OLED screen, the 7-inch, thing, and all that good stuff. So.
And like I said,
but you're not playing Xbox,
right? You know, I know everybody says
but if they do, like I said, if they had a browser open or the app came to it, it would be, you know, it would actually benefit Nintendo too. But anyways,
see, Maker says, yeah, but look at those specs, guys. Yeah, but listen. That's the whole concept behind cloud gaming.
Right, exactly.
You should be able to play it on a Nokia 5200. It shouldn't be about the specs. And I mean, you know, that's 120 hertz on a Samsung S20. I don't need 144 hertz on a phone. I'm
just playing devil's advocate. Me personally, this thing would have to come down price for me to get it. Yeah. It's new.
If Verizon subsidize it, right? You know, like they do with phones, like say, get this new Razer thing for $20 a month. Yeah.
Well, they might do that. To be
fair. They might do that. They might do that.
So I would do that.
I think that would be the saving grace. If I could get this, and I lived in the U.S., I had Verizon, I could get it for paying $20 a month on my phone bill. I think I would probably do it.
John's making a good point, and also, John, I wonder why. I wonder if that's why the 5G is coming soon. Let's get rid of as many of these units at full price as we can. And then when Verizon comes out in, I don't know, let's make a date up here, 1st of December, and says, you can actually get this device for $300 plus a 5G contract from us, which is special for cloud gaming.
Do I get the Hammerhead buds? I just want to know with the Razer Edge 5G. I get the hammerhead buds. Oh hell no, no!
What? You don't? Come on!
No, but hang on. Spectre's just said that they're $40 anyway, so they're charging twice as much.
Yeah, but
they come in the box.
That's right. You're paying that premium price to be
exactly. I tell you what, guys.
Expect like stuff like that will come down though. There's always the early adopters, right?
Yeah, it's got to happen. Early adopters. I'm just saying, I can't see anything compelling me to take that out. I can't.
Right. Yes, exactly.
You know, and I think in fairness to them and also to these guys and other people that are bringing out, and I mean, firstly, kudos to them for having the vision some months ago to sit down and say, you know what, we should be doing handhelds for cloud. Kudos to them. But what they weren't counting on was how successful the Steam Deck was going to be. And the price point is so compelling versus these. And you look at these and go, but it's like almost the same price, and I can't install games. And it's not as big, and it doesn't have as much functionality and all those other things. So it's a shame, but I think their first generations are going to struggle because they weren't aware of what the competition was doing when they sat down and put that all together. But anyway, here it is, the old Logitech G Cloud. Is this actually available to buy now, John?
Yep, it launched today. Yes,
today. Oh wow, I know. And just remind me the base price, or is it just $3?
There's one. I think hold on. I think here because I get mixed up. The Canadian and U.S. prices here. Let me see.
It's $350 according to this. US. But and here's the thing: you could have got it for $299.99.
And you know what? That's the price it should be.
That is the price it should be.
Yes, it should be $299. Here in Canada, it's $460. So it costs more than a Nintendo Switch. By the time you're paying tax with that, you're over $500, right? For it. So that's like, again, this is like, we're like Ray mentioned here, we're in the early stages of it. They're putting the stuff out here. They'll learn, the prices will come down.
Testing, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. But I think $299 is that threshold really to look and see. Well, yeah, maybe for $299 I'd pick it up, but at like $350 US and $450 Canadian.
It's the Steam Deck entry level.
Very
Steam
niche,
Deck.
yeah.
And you did have that $50 deal, but it's ending today. I don't know at what point it stops today, but if you're going to buy one of these at the price it should have been, as John rightly said, you need to get out and buy it now because tomorrow it's going to be up to that $350.
Actually, on the Best Buy website here, it says get the Logitech G Cloud at a discounted price until October the 17th. So they're saying until yesterday.
So it was probably midnight.
Yeah. So it still shows here $459.99 CAD. By the time you throw the taxes,
you gotta go in and bargain. Please, come on now. Come on, I just missed it by a day.
Come on, my son's dressing up as a Logitech G Cloud for Halloween.
Yeah.
It might work, Ray. It's worth a shot.
Yeah.
Come on then, John. What was your verdict?
So my verdict is it's a wonderful device. I would say it's consider a luxury device. I mean, like we've been talking about here, it's essentially an Android tablet or phone with controllers attached to it here. It's running, the G Cloud's running Android 11. I can just go to the Google Play Store. I can install Twitter, all that good stuff on it, just like any other Android device.
Okay.
And I can play it. Stadia works on it. Xbox Cloud Gaming, GeForce Now. I can't test Luna, but I know 100% like a Luna is going to work on it as well. And it just picks the controller up here. You're good to go. You can take screenshots. Yeah, there you go. See, it's got Chrome on it, YouTube, all that stuff. So it's like I said, it's a luxury device and it's a nice to have. But do I see as a mass market item at that price? No, I don't. I definitely don't. At that price, that it's got to come down to that $299 and maybe even lower in order for people to start checking it out and
at
thinking about it.
$299, which I don't know how much it is in the UK. Let's say it's 250. At 250, in hindsight, I might have gone for this over the Steam Deck, because having bought the Steam Deck, there's a couple of things. Firstly, to get cloud gaming to work is a faff. All right. It's not massively difficult, but it ain't out of the box, which this is. Yeah, so you can just run it straight out of the box. So you have got to mess about. It is a PC gamer's handheld within which you can kind of sideload the cloud services via the built-in desktop. But but if you're not into that sort of messing about with your phone and stuff, then it's a bit of a faff. I like the fact that this out of the box does that. It's also a higher res screen. It's about the same size of screen as well. This isn't an OLED, or is it, John? No, so it's an LED screen. I see. I just feel if you're paying that, and this goes for the Steam Deck as well, if you're paying that kind of money, $350, $400, $600, you kind of want an OLED panel. They must be cheap enough now that they can get these things into a device. But I think $299 it should have been. You're right.
I agree with you. I agree.
And this is only available in Canada and the US. When I asked Logitech about expanding outside, they said baby steps first. So we're going to launch in the US and Canada. Okay. And I think they're going to see what the reaction for the market is, right? Yeah. And then they're going to base that around the world. So I can see this definitely coming down in price. And who knows, maybe even throwing in a month of Game Pass Ultimate with it, or GFN, right? Like, that 1 month or stuff like that.
I'm surprised they haven't done that, given that it seems GeForce is doing that with everybody right now.
Yeah.
You've got it on the new Chromebooks. You've got it on I think it's on the Razer Edge. I may be wrong. But definitely, I'm amazed. They've suddenly woken up. Not just GeForce, all of them. They've just suddenly woken up to the fact don't give them the free. Don't give free. That's crap. Give people a trial period.
Yes,
of the decent service.
I know what's going on now.
Tell us, Ray.
I'm gonna tell you what's going on. The reason why it's at that price is because, of course, they advertised Google Play on it. They never did Stadia. When they were making this thing, hey, are we going to put No, we're not putting Stadia on that. What? We're not putting Stadia on that. What? And I think because they knew a lot of stadiums we're losing Stadia, this would be something to replace it and pick up. I'm just saying. Because they had to know. They They advertised Google Play, not Stadia.
I don't know. They did know, Ray. There's people. Stadia didn't know.
Yeah, come on. And
I mean, I think some of the big. Like Ubisoft knew. That's clear because of Mirage. But these hardware guys, I don't know. Yeah. They may have done. I'm not saying they didn't.
You got every cloud service, which Stadia is a cloud service. And
but I think Xbox and GFN got the advertising deal out of this. I really do. I think that they paid up front, and Google didn't. Obviously, I mean, like you said, Stadia works on it. I loaded it and I played it, and it works perfectly great on it. But I don't know. It's still like these. It definitely needs to come down in price here.
There's there's partnership deals going on here. I mean, that little yellow button right there, and you see this even on Google Chromecast, Google TV has a Netflix button on it, and they get cash for that. The same as you used to buy a PC and you'd open it up and there was freaking Nortons in there and all that. They made more money out of that stuff than they did the actual unit itself. And going on here as well, you're going to get click a button to see xCloud. What's the next step? Well, for $15 a month, you can subscribe to Game Pass. It's in their interest. It's a reciprocal deal, isn't it? So one scratches one's back and the other scratches the other's back, and everybody's happy.
There's people scrambling for replacements, and there's a lot of Steam Decks out there. I'm looking. I think that's my Christmas present to myself. Or
this one, Ray, Logitech.
No,
No?
Steam Deck. I think to treat myself to my 50th, I think I want to get myself a Steam Deck. So that's my next handheld. I made a decision. That's the next, because I have a huge Steam library, and I'm also I do PC games as well, and
true.
And so Steam Deck is what I think.
And you know what? And you know what, Ray? You can literally stream from your Steam Deck.
I saw it.
And that was just using Wi-Fi. It's not like I didn't have a dock at that point. So it wasn't even plugged into the network. I was just using plain old domestic Wi-Fi.
Right.
And I streamed an entire game without any issues. I could have put a microphone in. There is a way to do that. But I did at that time. I didn't know what I was doing. And you could probably connect a camera, but I don't know for sure on that front, possibly. So, if you were on vacation or, away from home or whatever, you could literally stream gameplay from the Steam Deck. So it's basically a Linux PC, in a handheld format. So it kind of makes sense. Right, quickly moving on, guys, because we've been doing an hour here. Now there's a few things
talking.
I know he can't. He never shuts up, does he?
Well, I mean,
no,
last...
it's all right, John. It's all right, mate. No worries. It's all good, buddy. It's all good. I'm Ray. Listen, I'm not going to mention the game stuff because you cover that anyway. So I'm just going to quickly jump into these last two, item 7 on the agenda, brethren. Talking of watch out, there's a profit-making center about. So Turtle Beach, of which, by the way, I do have a Turtle Beach controller. This is actually very similar to the one that they're showing underneath that lady. But they're selling this as a cloud gaming hybrid game controller. Now they're showing it with that lead in the top, which concerns me because I don't know whether they're saying you've got to have it plugged into a device.
No, so what that is because the majority of third-party Xbox controllers don't have the wireless. Xbox uses their special protocol or whatever, so they don't license that out. So it's tethered. You have to use the USB cable if you're going to play it on your Xbox. Yeah.
That's what I have to do with that one. I'm with you. Yeah. But basically, they're saying that look, you can also use it for cloud gaming, which is fine and great, and it's great to see that. I say that it uses ultra low powered Bluetooth. It's all cool. But look at the price. It's $100. It's $100 and it's just an Xbox controller.
Look at the colors, though. Look at that.
And look at all the buttons, though. Look at all the buttons at the top there, Rokk.
I've got those buttons. I've got that. This one cost me $40. It's a Turtle Beach.
But this is cooler. It's got the grips. Look at it, so you won't sweat and stuff like that. And
look at gosh.
All right, it comes with lightning.
Yes, that's right. Look at that. Woo! Oh, wearing the gloves. Oh my gosh. Woo.
Oh, look out. There's a lobster.
Yeah.
It's you can connect it to Bluetooth to any device that receives Bluetooth except the Xbox, presumably.
Right. Yes. Yep.
With which
quick action to map and all. It's got the buttons on the back. Look at that
as well.
It has pro aim though. You can be a pro. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at man. Here, throw that $100 right now.
Sold.
Again, another like a luxury based item. We see people jumping in on the bandwagon.
I mean, there's probably a few. No, there's probably a few more. There's got a 30-hour battery, which is pretty cool.
Right.
And there's probably a few things, but again, is it twice as much as this, which is essentially the same form factor? It has those buttons at the top, the audio buttons and things. I don't know,
man. Look at all that grip. That's a lot of grip.
Yeah, dude, that's FOMO. You need it, Ray. You need that. Holy crap, dude. If you don't get it, you're just whack.
My controller's made of FOMO. Yeah, I'm just thinking. I'm just concerned that there are companies that are seeing dollar signs around cloud gaming, chipping in a bit. I bought little Johnny this $100 controller because he wanted to get into cloud gaming.
See, there's another thing you guys don't seem to understand because we're old. But there's a thing called inflation, folks. And what these parts and what these guys have to pay to make these controllers, to get these controllers out, costs.
Rubbish. Yeah, well, that's a fair point. That's a fair
point, man.
So Turtle Beach
they're
is
not going to
building-
use these parts, are they?
Yeah,
they're not going to use those parts for that controller, which they also sell on here for $50. Right? They're not going to do that, are they? No.
Yeah, so they're trying to.
Go ahead, John.
Yeah, and I was gonna say they're trying to like they built in there like what they have on their headphones, right? Like you can turn up either the chat over the game volume and things like that. And again, you know,
look, you see this? Where's Waldo?
right?
Wait a minute. Hold on. I want to see.
It's not as
grip.
cool.
I want to see the side grips. Not on the side. I'm talking about the bumpers. The grips on the bumpers.
Yeah, the bumpers. That's right.
Yeah.
And that's just basic white. Look at that. We want some color. We want some color in there.
I can paint it. I can get some nail varnish from the kid.
There you go.
I like to hold on tight and grip it.
No, that's fair.
I like
you can get it in black as well, Ray. Look at this. You can get a black version. You see?
Oh, really?
I'm telling you, that's the flipping same thing.
Ray.
I'm sorry, but I like it white.
You ain't...
Oh my gosh.
Hey, but listen, guys, while I was on this website having a little look around at this device, I found this. Look at this. They also do a kind of kishy thing going on here.
What?
Yeah.
Now I don't know
the price. I need to know the price.
$89.9. Oh, it's $100, Ray.
Yeah.
How's that? How does that compare? Look at the colors. It's quite pretty, you know. It snaps on.
If anything that takes off and will become popular, I think it's going to be these that add on to your phone. Honestly, because right, this is more like this is more affordable, especially at a time when everyone is keeping an eye on their pocket and their budget and things like this. For
looks a bit cheap. Looks a bit cheap.
Guys, the guys who I have more than one phone. Just so you know.
Yeah,
so,
there you go.
Well, this is it. What in the States, Turtle Beach seen as a sort of a premium or a down market brand?
I'm gonna say in between.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna say in between. It ain't premium, but it ain't that. It's right in the middle.
Yeah.
Do you remember Mad Cats? Mad Cats used to be all over the place, right?
I love Mad Cats stuff.
What? No, never heard of Mad Cats.
Oh, really? Yeah, Mad Cats always did
Nerf gun.
Peripherals.
No, it's not a Nerf gun. This is a
laser shooter thing on the games.
Yeah. Mad Cats used to do third-party peripherals for like every single all the different consoles and platforms and stuff like that, and there sometimes the quality was okay, sometimes not, but and then they kind of just went away.
But you'll never hey, you ever seen a controller though that blows air out?
What?
Blows air, has an air conditioner.
Oh my God.
Do your hair whilst playing Fortnite.
So when you're playing long hours and your hands are sweaty, you just hit a switch and the
hands never sweat though. What's wrong with me, doctor?
They used to have back in the day too video game gloves, right? So if your hands sweated, that way you got the gloves on that could absorb all that.
You can even blow dry your hair.
Yeah, get a blow dry.
Does it have a pick?
Woo!
Look at Ray.
This has got 20 hours of battery life for some purpose.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I suppose it's all
I'm
Bluetooth.
Glad you I am now kind of. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, check it out. Maybe we'll see.
How much is the Kishi, by the way? I don't know. I did buy one once. I sent it back. I'm a bit like the guy that said earlier. I can't really do. I think who was it? Said he can't really do mobile. I struggle with it. That's why I don't use my phone. I have to put on my X-ray specs to see all that stuff going on. So there you go, guys. That was the news. Oh, there is one more, but it's not massive.
One more.
Just a tiny one, little piece of news for you. Anybody that has, and I'm sure there are some, a Microsoft Surface Duo. That's the little flip phone. Where you can use it like a phone, and you can use one half for the screen and the other half for controlling the game. Apparently, it's never worked properly with Xbox Cloud Gaming. It's Microsoft, so but they're bringing out a fix. So if you have that one and you've been really upset that you can't play Xbox Cloud Gaming, given that it's Microsoft, well, that's going to all get... it's quite cool, actually, doesn't it? Quite like the look of that.
Yeah.
There you go. See, you can use your touch controls down here whilst you're playing your game up here, Wasteland 3. Thank you, Christopher. Christopher says that see the Kishi's $60. That's a lot cheaper than that Turtle Beach thing.
Yeah, but you don't get that Turtle Beach quality. Come on.
Well, you don't get to no.
See, it's like, look, you want a Lamborghini or do you want to drive a Ford? I mean, it's like
Ford do some nice cars, mate. You can't knock them.
Hey,
you can't take the Lambo down to Walmart and grab your essentials. Can you? Let's be honest.
You know what? I used to work across the street from Facebook, and there was always one guy in his Lambo. And yes, one of the cars I have was a Ford, and we were always every time. I did it on purpose.
Really?
Yeah.
I love this I love this because this is the feature now, John. We're gonna. This is brilliant. We've got John. We've had John for the longest time ever today.
I'm happy. I'm
gonna get a spanking. I know for sure.
Oh, can we watch?
Well, I heard you like that.
Black Nuts too. Okay.
That's where the name came from. This is Opera GX. It's GX stands for Gamers Edition, I think, but it should be GE really. But we're not going to. But they're based in. I think they're based in.
Guess we just got home.
Simply Pwned.
Get on your computer and get in here, boy.
Hope you're well, my friend. They're based in, I think, Sweden. It's certainly one of the Nordic countries. Opera, the guys that do this, the GX browser, which I'll ask Bjorn when I speak to him next. But I know they're in that part of the world. But they have this great feature where they show release calendar for games coming up.
Oh, cool.
Which is it's always good. Which is handy. Hang on. Skull and Bones. That ain't right, is it? Because they pulled it. And
March. I think March is the new date because it was supposed to be October. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Because this next feature, John, you probably haven't seen this before because you're new to this part of the show. This is the yet to be named Ray's Spotlight. Actually, what was it that came up with yesterday on the show? It was really good. It was a good one, Ray. Do you remember? It was Raise the Roof. That was it.
There we go.
Raise the Roof. It has no relevance to this, but we liked it. So Ray's going to tell us all the new games coming up in the coming week, aren't you, Ray?
Or coming out today.
Yes. And coming out today. Yeah.
Yeah.
What we got?
Let's go. All right, guys. This Ray's Spotlight, we're going to start off with xCloud. Today, guys, people are already playing it. A Plague Tale Requiem is out today. Beautiful game. Yes. Beautiful game. I think this game is going to get a lot of awards. Guys, you can play it in the cloud on xCloud. Also, Luna. Who's smarter than a fifth grader?
Oh, hang on, Ray. Yes. It's also, you can also play it on GeForce Now as well.
Yes, you can. Yeah. Sorry about that. Thank you, Rokk. You can also play it on GeForce Now as well.
Yep.
Yes, you
absolutely.
Can. Yeah. Thank you, Rokk.
No
Luna, who's smarter than a fifth grader? Arcade Paradise and Toki. Our new games that just came out on Luna for people out there in America who has Luna. And then, guys, don't forget every Thursday to check the GeForce Now game blog. They always have a list of all the games that are coming out this week and beyond. And also in the Epic Store, they always have free games. Right now, guys, you can get Darkwood Toe Jam for free. Next week is Evoland and Fallout 3, the classic, awesome Fallout 3.
So you can... I was intrigued to know whether you could play Darkwood on Black Nut, but Ray didn't know for some reason.
Okay, on to PlayStation Plus. This is if for all those people like myself who have PlayStation Plus, 23 new games for premium and extra tiers, 23. Including Medium, GTA Vice Cities, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. There's 3 Dragon Quest games that are coming out on the PlayStation Plus. They also got a game called Inside, and they got a game called Ho Ho Come. coming out.
What? What? What did you just say?
Come! Ho, come!
This is
Coming
not
out on
What is
an
it? Is it
R-rating.
like a Father Christmas porn movie? What the hell is that?
the name of the game.
Ho ho come.
Ho, come.
Is it ho ho come? It's probably ho ho come.
It's probably.
What is it? Look. When you see that, what do you see? You see ho come.
Well, you do. There's no
Look
question
here.
in that. And it's right over the top of inside as well. Look at that. Ho ho come inside. Mate, we're going to get taken off the air. There's no question of it.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Well, just the way the cookies crumble. I tell you what is a great game in this lineup, Ray's gone. What's a great game in this lineup is The Medium. Have you ever played The Medium, John?
Oh,
Yes, and I beat it too. Yeah, I like that game.
Yeah, it's a great game, isn't it? That's
played
a great
it,
game.
have not beat it.
Yep.
Ray, look at all these games. Castlevania. I should imagine you're a bit of a Castlevania fan. Lords
Love
of Shadow.
Castlevania. Love
Yeah.
Castlevania.
Everyday Shooter. Was that any good? It's a PS3 game. I don't remember it.
I go back and check. Oh, they got Limbo.
Yeah, I
Limbo.
don't-
All the Yakuzas, and they're all remastered as
Oh
well.
yeah.
Well, not all of them, but 3, 4, and 5. Ultra Street Fighter. See, I actually think, as much as they kind of don't get mentioned a great deal, but what a deal! Look at all this stuff. Assassin's Creed. This is part and parcel of Ubisoft updating their Ubisoft Plus collection on PlayStation, which I think you can only get access to if you are an extra subscriber. But they've got the China, India, and Russia games. They're the side scrollers, aren't they? They're not
Yes.
the kind of the
Yeah.
ones that
I've done China, India, and Russia.
Have you?
Yes.
And what completed them?
Dated them.
Did you? Oh, you did.
It
Oh, it's
Oh,
like
no,
Debbie does
the
Dallas.
game. Oh, sorry.
Oh my.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
It's not past 10 o'clock. Come on now.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry.
There's
Yeah.
little kids munching on their Haribo. Do you have Haribo in the States? Do you get that stuff over there? It's horrible Haribo. It's basically extract of cow's foot. You know that that gel is extracted from a
Yes.
cow's
Yeah, like the
foot.
like the gummy. They're gummies, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
They're huge. I used to. I had a friend that was a rep, and she used to bring
A
bags.
rat?
A rep.
Oh,
R-E-P. She was a rep of the company, and she would bring bags and bags and bags in my office and say, "Here you go, Ray."
Mm.
And you open up and it went.
Actually, I actually like them. I could eat a whole bag.
Yeah, but it's gelatin. It's literally comes from cow's feet. It's like
Well, isn't that like jelly dodge? What's the cookies? Jelly. What's your cookies out there in the UK? Jelly Dodgers.
Jammy Dodgers.
Yeah.
Oh, I love those cookies with jam in them. They're
Do you?
good.
I don't like jammy
What?
Dodgers. No, that's jam. That's not jelly. That's not gelatin. That's actual
Yeah.
jam. Well, I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know
they're
what it
real
is,
too.
but it pretends to be jam. Yeah, just being Bruce. I know it is off the rails. Blame John, because we're always really well behaved, aren't we, Ray?
I'm a professional. I don't know what.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. He sounds like the
Blame
money.
Canada. Blame Canada.
He's a private dancer. But anyway, look, Dragon's Quests. I don't Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I don't know what. I've got Assassin's Creed Odyssey on.
Yes.
I guess it's first time it's free though. Free on PlayStation. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. All your Dragon Quests. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. When that came out a little while ago, that wasn't very well received, was it? It was a bit of a rubbish remake.
Yeah, bugs and stuff like that. That were
Ho ho, come inside. Ray's looking forward to those too.
That's
That's what it says, Ray, isn't it?
No,
Sounds like a perverted Santa Claus.
Anyway, that's it. We've done it.
oh my
we
god! You guys are-
If we're here next week, folks, there'll be more of the same, and it's all for the same price every time.
This is gonna get banned.
It won't do because that's the great thing about innuendos. The thing about innuendos that I love is that the very word itself is an innuendo. If you think about it, Innuendo. Chaps, what are you up to for the rest of the week?
Go, John. You go first.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he never does get to, does he?
Yeah. So tonight I'm going to be streaming Plague Tale Requiem.
Yes.
On Xbox Cloud Gaming. I'll be giving away some games in the chat as well. I don't have anything else yet scheduled for the rest of the week, but I will tonight. I'm going to go through. I know Persona 5 is coming out. I'm going to be streaming that as well. There'll be something every day this week for sure. Definitely
awesome.
Check it out.
Yeah, I'm loving the new look as well with all the new overlays that you've got with all the various controllers and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, it's really good. Really good. Thank you,
Especially
Raymond.
Tonight I'm doing my Luna Zone. I do Amazon Luna on Tuesdays. I'll be doing a game that I wanted to play on Stadia, but Stadia's dying. So I'm doing Arcade Paradise tonight.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I did watch Rokk play it, stream it one.
I don't know that it was me playing it. It was
running around.
It was on the screen. Yeah. You know me. I can't do this and play games at the same time. I'm not like you professional people. I wish I could, Ray. What was that? How did you get on with that Walking Dead the other day, by the way?
You know what? I tried to stream it and my computer was going kaput. So I had to just shut it down. But I'm actually playing it right now. Actually, when I get off, I gotta finish something. But I found some cheat codes for God mode, and so I need to beat this game. So, and it's extremely hard. I mean, they just send hordes and hordes of zombies. Yeah, that's why when the game came out back in 2018, it was too hard. The load screens took too long, and then it was repetitive with just how many zombies' heads you can chop off. So never went to PlayStation, never went to Xbox. It only went to like PC, and I was able to grab one. So
what is it? A Telltale? Is it like those Telltale?
No. This is Overkill's The Walking Dead, and basically you can choose between 4 survivors, and you basically have to beat other family members, and it's a multiplayer game, so you can play it with like 3 other people and stuff. But
what's it on? What platform are you playing it on?
I'm playing it on Steam. I got it on my PC, and so my computer was acting all glitchy. It was one of those nights that just don't go right. So I just said the hell with it, and then I turn it back on. It's working great. So yeah, it's just one of those nights. But
I was I think it was Requiem, Ray. I'm just thinking
your
John.
Requiem? What?
Yeah, it wasn't my Requiem. I think it was Plague Tale Requiem, and it could have been Asparagus. I can't remember. I don't think it was. But there's an invincibility mode on Requiem. So if you go to the game menu and you have to dig down and down and down and get down to the bottom, there's an invincibility mode. Yeah. So that it is. So enemies, people can't hurt you, but the rats and fire still can. But I haven't chosen. I don't need to do that.
Christopher, look for it to come out probably tomorrow. Usually when they do a game announcement and it's coming to GFN and it comes out like that day, it usually either comes later or probably tomorrow. They're doing porting and stuff. Yeah. But it will be there.
Did they say it was coming to G4?
Oh, he sees it. I see it now.
He's found it.
All right.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. That's the way it goes. They're very dependent upon the publishers making sure that it's available. But it's a great game. You're going to love it. Awesome stuff. Well, I'm back tomorrow for Rock Around the Clock. Then Thursday, of course, 8 p.m. So it's a couple of hours later, we have the Rock Players. And then on Friday is Rock Around the Clock with the giveaway, those cloud gaming service giveaways we mentioned earlier. And don't forget, guys, to check out mine and John's joint giveaway. And that one runs till the 31st of October. So you've got a little bit of time, another week, 2 weeks until that one gets satisfied. So it's all good. Thank you, everybody in the chat. You've been absolutely amazing.
You guys are great.
Enjoying our little spin. Sorry, William, that you weren't able to make it, but we'll keep your plectrum warm for next week. So you'll be able to come and join the band next week. It's all good, guys. I think that's it. Should we pack the van up, get the roadies out, get our
On the road
M&M's from the rider.
next show next week.
Yeah.
Ready for some ho-ho come.
I think it's Alabama next, Ray. With a banjo on my knee. That's the one.
Hey, I need to get 60 days of what did you say, Black Nut?
60 days of Black Nut?
60 days.
What you gonna go do that for? Right. Take care, everybody. Enjoy your gaming.
I tried to give her my wife 1 hour.
What?